morning, this is Jessica Janowski with Ultimate Fit Chick. Today we're going to do some yoga specifically geared for spinal health. Your back body contains your spine, your spinal cord, houses your central nervous system. So your central nervous system is responsible for controlling every cell, every tissue, and every organ in your body. So we need to keep our back body strong and healthy. So today's concentration will be on spinal health. The healthier your spine is, the more likely you are to be free from diseases and bacteria, viruses. So we want to really work on that today. Okay, start nice and easy with some deep breathing. You're going to inhale nice and slow, deep breath all the way up, raising your arms. Reaching for the sky, but not letting your shoulders come up to your ears. And exhale it down. Let's do that again. Inhaling all the way up. Hold the inhalation at the top. Squeeze your belly. Roll your hips under. Exhale that down. One more. Deep breath in. Reaching, letting your head go to the sky. And exhale that down. And this next time we're going to turn to a side bend. So inhaling all the way up. Right hand will come down to your thigh. Left hand will reach up and over side bend. Inhale to lengthen the top arm. Exhale to deepen the stretch. On the next inhale, raise the other arm up, 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 and go to the other side. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to deepen. Inhale to lengthen. Inhaling all the way up. Hands are going to come down. We're going to go to a chair. We're going to sit back, so as if you're sitting in a chair, keeping the chest up. And you should be able to lift your toes, so your weight is in your heels here. If you can't keep your feet together, then it's okay to open your stance to get a better wide base here. So moving our hands forward if you can, without bringing your shoulders to your ears. So don't do that. Pull them back. If that is uncomfortable, place your hands together in front of your heart. Holding your chair, breathing. Noticing what you feel in your body here. Inhale, come up. Bring the hands together at the top. When we exhale, we're going to twist into this chair. Chair twist. Head can look at your arm, or it can look down, or it can look forward. On your next inhale, come all the way up, reaching the sky, lengthening your spine. Exhale, twist to the other side. And inhaling all the way up. Exhale, let the arms float down. Awesome. Let's take a wider stance, about feet hips width apart. We'll do standing cat-cow. So we're going to lead with the heart, hinge at the hips. We're going to drop the belly down behind your back. When you get about halfway, then round it, contract the hips, squeeze the belly, and roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders go back. And repeat. Inhaling here, exhaling to come up. Connect with your breath. Let's do two more standing cat-cows. Excellent job. Shoulders go back and down. This next pose will be a balance. So if you need a chair or something to hold on to, please grab that now. We are going to Bring the right foot up so the weight will go on the left foot. Right foot comes up. Okay. Balance here first to get your balance. Then you're going to extend the arms like airplanes. Opposite hand to the leg and attempt to twist your body just a little bit. Again, in any twist, you're going to inhale to lengthen the body and exhale to deepen the twist. Then coming out of that gently, slowly. Good. Maybe picking up one heel and then the other. Shake out those legs just a little bit. Getting those calves a little bit active. We're going to switch sides. First catch your balance. Then begin your twist. Let the foot root into the ground, supporting you. It's your base. On the next exhale, bring that down. Again, lifting one heel at a time. Okay, from here we're going to make our way to forward fold. So feet can come together. Standing in mountain pose for just a second. I invite you to close your eyes or let them open softly, gazing down. Notice your feet. You want them equally pressing into the floor. All four corners of your feet pressing down. Notice your abs. You want to squeeze those, rolling hips under slightly. Engaging your legs by turning your muscles, you're toward each other almost. Inhale, bring your shoulders up to your neck, and then exhale, bring them down and let them roll back. Opening your chest, lengthening your spine. Inhale, activate your fingers, pressing down, palms open and forward. And then from here, just notice your head. Let it be floating toward the sky. Mountain pose. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, we're going to do a swan dive. Arms are going to come out. We're going to lead with our chest and hinge at our hips. So we're hinging in the back. Body is straight, and then coming down, forward fold. So I'm tight this morning, so I'm going to put a bend in my knee. I'm going to keep my hands on my shins, but you can have them on your thighs, you can have them on a block, you can have them on the floor, wherever you feel comfortable. Take some deep breaths in and try to lengthen your body, and then sink deeper. Forward fold. Notice your lower back and your side body in this position. Notice your belly, how much room it has to take deep breaths. Then we're going to come up the same way we came down. So it's a reverse swan dive. Arms are going to go out to the side, and you're going to stand up, straight back. And then you can bring the hands overhead, little arch back. Exhale, hands come in front of heart center. Good, we're going to take this practice to the floor. So coming down, we're going to start by putting our legs forward, and we're going to do a seated forward fold. So inhaling all the way up and exhaling forward. So you just go as deep as your body can go. That might be here. If you have a belt or a strap that you want to use, that would be great to put right around the balls of your feet, pulling with an open chest. Breathing into the pose, you always want to inhale to extend, exhale to go deeper. On the next exhale, bring that back to straight back. We'll do half dragonfly. So left leg goes out, right leg goes in. You want your seat bones to be equal on the floor. So notice that if you go one way or the other, one cheek might come up and you want to try to stay right in the middle, or both cheeks can be on the floor. You're just going to walk your hands out a little tiny bit. Also maybe noticing this bent knee, how that feels. That might determine how far you can go. Inhale to let it lengthen, exhale to deepen. Walking that back, we're going to do a butterfly. Feet are going to come together close to your body. You can flap your wings. Try to keep your back tall here in this butterfly. Nice tall back, shoulders down. Lengthening the spine. And then we'll do a half dragonfly on the other side. You might notice that one side is a little bit, this side is less flexible for me. One side might feel different. Keeping both cheeks on the floor, walking it out. Just breathing into your pose. Noticing your breath, noticing your body, where it feels tight, where it feels good. Walking that back out. Okay, we're going to do a second butterfly. We're going to let the legs be farther away from our body. And in this butterfly, start with a tall spine and then hinge forward. You can say hinged here, or you can round it down. So yogi's choice. Coming back up. Okay, we're gonna do some bridges. So I'm just gonna turn so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see. So we're just gonna roll down one vertebrae at a time. And then from here, bringing your heels as close to your high knee as you can. Just lift those hips up to the sky. We're gonna do this first one pretty easy, so we're just gonna stay right here, squeezing your hips, squeezing your high knee, squeezing your abs. Bringing that down, and then bring your knees to your chest and pulling them in slightly with your arms. Giving yourself a hug here. We're going to repeat the bridge. You can do level one like we just did, or you can intensify it just a little. So the hips are going to come up. If you choose to, you can interlace your fingers, pull them towards your feet, and open the chest even more by rolling underneath your shoulders. Squeezing your booty, pushing your legs toward each other. Breathing. And bringing that down and hugging back in. You can even lift your head here toward your knees if you like. And we'll do one more bridge. So hips will come up. You can do level one or level two. Pushing those hips way up as high as you can. Squeeze your booty. Let the chest open. And coming down, bringing those knees in one more time. Okay, we're going to turn onto our body, onto our front body for Sphinx. So hands are out in front, shoulders are underneath, or excuse me, shoulders are above your elbows. Okay. Inhaling, bringing the head up and dropping the shoulders back and down. Squeezing your legs together, Sphinx. Squeeze your high knee. Exhale, bring that down. Cobra, pulling your hands back underneath your shoulders. Inhale, first cobra is going to be a baby cobra, so bringing your head up, and that's it. No pressure on your hands, just a little tiny back bend. Baby cobra, squeezing your legs. Exhale down. Inhale, putting a little pressure in your hands, so a little leverage, allowing those elbows not to come out, but to come in, squeezing, and exhale it down. In the next time, inhaling, go as big as you feel comfortable with your cobra. Full back bend or one of the other versions. And exhale that down. Good, we'll do the opposite pose, a counter pose here to child's pose. So the knees will go out, the feet will stay together. And then just reaching down. So your high knee is going back towards your heels. Hands can be out, or they can be right by your legs with palms up. Good, coming back out of that pose, we're going to do yogic bicycles. So in these poses, be a little bit more active than the rest, and then we'll bring it back down. A regular bicycle would be opposite elbow to opposite knee in fitness. A yogic bicycle is same elbow to same knee, but the opposite hand is straight. So it's opposite hand straight, but same elbow tucked in. And switch. Now I invite you to connect with your breath. Your breath. You want to inhale on the transition, exhale when you hit the pose each side. So you can speed this up now if you wish. Or slow it down and really extend the leg. Let's try to speed it up one more time. And slow it down for 8 more. Two more slow. And release. Good, just notice how active your breath got. Inhaling here. Okay, one more time on your tummy for locust. So we'll do this in 3 parts. Forehead on the floor. Inhaling, just lift your forehead up and your head. Good. Exhale down, that's level 1. Inhaling, level 2. Lifting the forehead and the head. And if that's comfortable, also lifting the chest a little bit more and the arms. It's level 2. Breathing. Notice what your belly does and your hips when you're breathing this way on the floor. Exhale it down. Level 3, we're going to lift everything that we can, so including the legs. Inhaling, head, chest, arms, and legs squeezing. Breathing. Exhale it down. Let's bring it back to one more child's pose. So wherever you are comfortable, and then bringing that to all 4s. We're getting ready for our final stretches. Okay, sitting in staff pose with legs out, then bringing your right leg either on the inside or on the outside. All right, Inhaling, lengthening the body, and then twisting away from your body. On your next exhale, twisting the other way. And then bringing that back down to your staff position, switching legs. Inside or outside of the leg. Twisting away from your body. You can use your elbow or you can hug, whatever's easier. And then switching directions. So counter pose. All right, we're gonna lay down one vertebrae at a time. We're gonna bring your right leg in, your left leg is gonna cross over in a figure four. Arms gonna go in airplane. Inhaling, exhaling, drop the foot toward the floor. And if you want a little bit deeper twist, let your head look at your opposite hand away from the twist. Or head can be neutral, looking straight up. Or it can be looking at the same side the rest of your body is on. So wherever you feel comfortable. Bringing that back to center and then switching sides. Exhaling it down so that the foot can come close to the floor or touch the floor. Bringing that back up. Letting your legs long and coming into Shavasana. So we'll rest here for a few minutes. Just let your body melt into the floor, palms up. Legs a little bit wide, feet dangling. Connecting with your breath. At the end of Shavasana, you will hear a chime and you will know Shavasana is over. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, letting your body know it's not time to go to sleep. When you're ready, you're just going to roll over to your right side gently, like in a little ball, a little fetal position. And using your hands when you're ready to come back to comfortable seated. Good. Hands together in front of your heart. Just want to say thank you for joining me in this amazing back stretch, strengthen yogic exercise today. And may you be healthy. May you be strong. May you be free from suffering. And may you be full of joy. Namaste.